Hello, and welcome back to our German 1890 campaign, Blood and Iron. In the last episode, we had our first really big war, or first really big battle. I mean, we're at war. This is going to end up being a pretty big war if France gets dragged in and then the U.S. kind of follows them in. So we'll see how that goes. But we had our first big battle. We managed to sink some British battleships. We sank four actual battleships, and two of them were really new, 1911. So then a couple of them were 1909. So, worthwhile. And I'm going to say this early on. I don't usually mention it very much, but I am one follower here on YouTube away from 80, or subscriber. I'm one subscriber away from 80. So if anyone who happens to be watching and you like watching me play this game and whatever else I do, or you want to see me play other stuff as well, give me a subscribe. Get me up to 80, please. I'd very much appreciate it. But let's jump in. We've got some ships that are under repair, so they're not going to be participating in this next battle that's going to pop up. We're fairly sure there's going to be another battle here in the northern Europe. Let's just see how it goes. There it is, off the coast of old England. They've declined it. That's pretty good. Off the coast of Ireland. Let's see what this is. Big battle. I'm going to decline this one. I don't want to fight right next to them like that. It's only 242 points, so we will decline this one. This is one we'll take. So let's go ahead and take whatever this is. This is a light cruiser and some destroyers versus whatever. This will probably depend on exactly what type of cruiser this is. Is this a gold digger? It is. It's a gold digger 2 class with let's see some of our old destroyers. They're single mounts. So let's just see what we got. These gold diggers are fast, so we're probably not really in that much danger unless we take like a bad hit early on. But we're not in much danger of being chased down if this goes against us. So it looks like they've got a couple of destroyers and a light cruiser, and we've got a couple of destroyers and light cruisers. So this should be a fun battle, hopefully. Nice, fair. Let's see, we're 3,300 tons, right? Yep, 3,300. And this one here is 5,200. 6 5-inch guns versus 2 5-inch guns. So if it comes down to a gun duel, we are going to be in some trouble. Let's slow down a little bit. In fact, let's figure out what their speed is. They can go 28. So we're going to go 25 for the gunnery bonus. I believe both our guns are firing. And hey, let's fire off a torpedo while we're at it. If he keeps going straight. Eh. Let's try it again. Fire a torpedo. That looks looking pretty. Oh well. So say it's looking pretty good, but okay. Let's ripple off some torpedoes. We're going to get an assortment of angles and speeds. Well, okay, well, he drove right through it. Might get lucky. And we got one more set that we can fire before we have to go to the opposite side of the ships to get some torpedoes off. Okay, well, that did not work. So, how are we looking here? We've taken 2 medium hits. I mean, if it'll let us. Actually, it's using speed on our destroyers. This thing's actually kind of whooping our butts here a little bit. Oh, here comes a whole new destroyer squadron. All right, it's time to get out of here. We There we go. I mean, let's be honest, our gold diggers are not meant for a gun battle. But we'll give it a try. These are old destroyers, and it's like we're just firing off torpedoes of our own accord. All right. Let's put this thing on max speed and just get out of here. This has not gone well for us. So we'll retreat with what little dignity we have left. These gold diggers, they were meant to save us some money. They weren't meant to, you know, see real action. Like, foreign station ships and whatnot. But maybe we can drag them through a minefield. That would be pretty nice. In fact, let's change our angle a little bit here. See if we can't get them to, there we go. Get them to chase. Oh, hang on, looking pretty good. Hit. Oh, that's close. About the best we can hope for. We're going to lose these corvettes, unfortunately. They're out here cruising around. We can't take control of it. But at least we can use them as a distraction, essentially. Come on, max speed. Go, go, go. If I put a fire control on these ships, they don't seem to be landing any hits. Well, it says it has medium damage on it. What's this thing out here doing? Go that way? What is this? Oh, it's an island. I was like, why is there a port or a base or whatever just in the middle of nowhere? Haha! We've escaped into the cover of darkness. And we're in danger of flooding. So let's try not to rupture a bulkhead. Meanwhile, they're just gonna sink our little patrol boats down there. This is probably a loss. So we do see the disadvantage of the gold diggers. They only have 2 guns on them. All right, so we took heavy damage. We didn't lose anything. We sank a destroyer. So I don't know. Kind of a. I don't know. We had medium damage reported on that cruiser, but it was allegedly a lie. All right. Seaplane carriers. We're not worried about that. Right, we're being dominated in the blockade game. France is mad. They're ready to jump in. Get out of here, France. You interloper. Okay, we got a bunch of destroyers getting ready to start hitting the waves here, but it's going to be a couple of months at least before they're worked up or anything of the sort. So let's just go. Another big battle off the coast of England. Maybe we should just take it. It's only 242. We're going to decline it. This one here might be a little bit better for us. At least it's on. Yeah, we're going to take this fight. Again, if these are the gold diggers. Oh, this is sink any enemy ships. So, okay, these are the Cone class. So at least they can fight. All right, we're good. So we're just hunting for corvettes and whatever else. Patrol boats. There we go. 25 here. Get up to speed. Yeah, these cones should be able to handle themselves. Unless they get really unlucky. Let's go to squad max. Squad max. We got to remember these older destroyers. Not very fast. We really don't want to be fighting a whole fleet like this anyhow. We want to go down here and pick off ships as we, see them. There we go. We can make this like a little surgical strike mission. Don't want to get hit by that coastal battery if we can avoid it. All right, there's some more corvettes down here, it looks like, so we're just going to swing a little bit wide of that coastal battery. We'll just raid their shipping. Go, go, go. Looks like some more destroyers and whatnot. We're going to slow down to 25 knots. Slow down to 25 knots, and we're just going to start heading home. Mission complete. As long as they keep giving us the gigantic fleet battles, like all the way out there by Ireland, we're not going to accept them, essentially. We're going to go down to cruise speed. Take it easy on our engines. So we got to take our wins where we can get them. I'd like to get another, big battle. Really put the hammer on them. Break this blockade. We may end up having to just fight them out there. So we did sink a destroyer and a corvette. So we'll take it. Small win. Early air launched torpedoes. Alright, this is the improved fighter. Not looking too closely at it. It doesn't really matter. They're not going to matter until we start mounting them on ships and whatnot. So this is yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, let's develop some torpedo bombers. We're gonna go for reliability and speed. Uh-oh. Well, that's gonna pull France in. We did sink 10 enemy merchants, though. Yeah, we'll keep up. We'll keep it up. I mean, France is gonna jump in no matter what we do. So, I mean, what, you wanna tell us we can't just attack their shipping? This here might be our last chance to inflict some battleship damage on them. Oh, this is oh, we intercepted a raider. Cool. Excellent. This thing here is you can go 23 speed. There we go. We got should have like some 8-inch guns on here or what? What we got? 7-inch. Okay. Very cool. So this is one of our old like original battleship or original heavy cruisers. The fact that it can even threaten to catch up with this thing is testament to the fact that we've been rebuilding the engines. And we're hitting it. We are smacking it. There it is. It's starting to slow down. So we're going to go max -2 for the gunnery. Boy, we beat the brakes off that one. That what kind of ship was that? It was a Andromache class. So it is an old one. So it's just as old as we were, but one less raider out there. All right, we get some money for the war. So this is the 1915 Cordelia class. 5 6-inch guns, 29 knots. That is a it's the kind of cruiser that I wish I had to fight with, but we went for cheap stuff to make money essentially. All right, so we finished our docks. We've gained a bunch of construction technologies or shipbuilding technologies, so it's time to start building a new dreadnought. So our current one is 22,000 tons. We know they're getting up to like 30,000, so let's put ours at 29. We can just see essentially what we can put on here. So we can put a director on the secondaries. We do want more ammunition on the main guns. 14-inch guns. Could we go up to 15-inch? No. We can go up to 16-inch. Oof. What about superimposed? We can do superimposed. I don't like centerline when we could do superimposed. So let's do forward superimposed with, we'll do double turrets. And we'll do aft superimposed double turret. So this gives us 8 16-inch guns. We're going to put unit machinery on there so it can get away even if it takes an engine hit. We're going to put it on medium range instead of short. All right, we have to go up to 30. Oops, I'm going down. 30,000 tons? 31,000 tons. Okay. So what would we have to do to make this viable? That's pretty good though. It's 16 6-inch guns. Gives it a little bit more ammunition. We'll go to 80 rounds even. It's a director. A few 4-inch guns on there. We can go up another 500 tons, let's say. That's the max we can build. That would give us an extra 245 weight remaining for ammunition. So like we went 200 rounds on the tertiaries, go up to 10 of those, and go down in tonnage a little bit. Nah, let's just stay at 31.5. Now, there's just some extra weight remaining, but we could do upgrades and stuff later on. Oh, hang on. Let's get rid of these. It saves a little bit of more weight. So what if we do? No, we can't really do that. We can throw on some more ammunition. Oh, that's a lot of ammunition. Okay. So this seems okay. This can fight, just about anything that's out there. What if we want to we could go up that high, but we wouldn't be able to do it with 16-inch guns. We'd have to go down to 14-inch guns. So let's just stick with 24 knots for our speed. The temptation is to so the current price is 115,000. So what if we go down to 14-inch guns? We can increase the speed. Now we're back up to 115,000 again. Turns it into a battle cruiser. So 25 knots is the max speed we could get. But then we can drop some tonnage off of it. So we save 10,000 off the price in total if we did this. We go up to 25 knots. We keep all of our armor. The price dropped by about 300 or so per month when building these things. And the tonnage on it comes down as well. So essentially we could build, I don't know, we'd have to build like 10 of these or something in order to save the money to build an 11th. So I'm not sure how much that is worthwhile, although I'm really a fan of getting it up to 25 knots. But you know what? 24 knots is fine. Let's go back up to 16-inch guns. There we go. Maybe we go down to 1.5 extended deck. That doesn't save very much at all. Okay. So this is what we're going to go with. Let's suggest a name. The Rhineland. I like that. These are our Rhineland class. So we're going to save and finish this. We should be able to build 3 of these at a time. Here we go. Is this a real battle? Come on. Taking a while to load. It's a good sign. Cool. Let's do this. We got all of our battleships functional. All right. Excellent. So we're going to AI control. AI control. We're going to AI control. We're just going to go AI as much as possible here. All right. Unknown ship spotted, dead ahead. Let's put our cruisers into the fighting formation here. These things here, oh, these are more independent cruisers, so we're just going to get up to speed. Let's, what do we got here? This is the Friedrich Karl. It's another heavy cruiser. Turn off the torpedoes. We'll go to line ahead. 25 knots. AI control, and this is a scout, so we're gonna go line ahead and get it out in front. All right, looks like we've got the contact is down that way. We're gonna slow it down to 22 knots on those heavy cruisers. We don't want to burn up the engines this quick. Almost within gun range for our Hessen class. That looks like a battle line right there. Alrighty. We have so many ships clustered together here. Max -2, max -2, and max -2 on the battleships. We just need to start scoring some hits. Well, it looks like we're taking some, oh, destroyer hits right here. Okay, well, we found the battle cruiser group, so let's retreat the heck out of there. So they are operating in two groups again. We just want to keep our heavy cruisers between the two fleets, if possible, as a screen, essentially. Let's turn our battleships a little bit. Let's get these other battleships out in front so they're not just pounding the bejesus out of our main battleships here. Alright, this is the opportunity perhaps to launch some torpedoes down that way. Alright, so that's all the torpedoes launched for that group. Let's go back this way. I think that thing might be a little bit dead in the water. I was going to say dead in the water, but not quite. Some of these torpedoes are looking all right. No hits though. Unfortunate. All right, we're to send the. Or these are the old. Those are the Prussians. We're to send those up there to help deal with those battle cruisers. We're scoring some hits on their battleships, which is a good sign. There we go. Yeah, we'll start detaching anything that's too damaged in these destroyer groups. Yeah, now that these battleships are coming up, the battle cruisers are running away. The Illustrious has 8.5-inch belt, so it's not too keen on going toe to toe with our 14-inch and 12-inch guns and whatnot that we have. All right, let's get our destroyers to turn around and go back the other way. We can sort of slowly angle them back towards the port. And now we got a real battle line here. Looking pretty good. We got 8 battleships just focusing down anything. This defense class. This thing has to be nearly done. It's been getting pummeled with main battery shells. And looks like the heavy battle cruisers are running away. Okay, this might be an opportunity to use some of our destroyers. Try to turn off the torpedoes. We're going to max speed and we're going to make a dash down this way. Okay. We did want to interject our old battleships between the two fleets, essentially as like a extra armor, essentially for our dreadnoughts. Prince Adalbert, we're gonna send you home. S-18 is going home. This thing here, what is that? That's the rune. You're fine. So we're gonna get you back into the fight. Let's go with this weather. We've got uh, light rain, so that's going to affect gunnery quite a bit. Yeah, it's pretty inconclusive so far. We're going to go to max speed. We're going to stay on max speed with these destroyers. We want to get them further south so that we can start launching torpedoes. Light cruisers, we're going to bring them back down around. And we got it's running destroyers. I always end up with like at least 1 or 2 little groups of ships that get away from me. They are unfortunately running away. Dusk will be in 4 hours. Yeah, this is a little bit inconclusive. I was hoping to, we finally caught their battleships out here like this. Can we fire at that unidentified target back there? We can. I mean, it's not much of a hope, but at least we're getting off some torpedoes. Well, it's hard to say what's going on there. Well, I guess we're chasing as we always end up doing. All right, well, there's the battleships. I think they're just faster than us. Let's not get our heavy cruisers torpedoed. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to start sending stuff home. The enemy is a little bit too timid today, and the weather's turning against us. Oh, looks like we got something damaged here. The Kolberg is getting pounded. Let's get it out of there, I guess. Can we go up to squad max? It's only a couple extra knots, but it might be enough to help us catch. There we go. We might be able to catch something. That Minotaur is done. The Sutton is the other battleship, right? It is. Or no, it's the Sutton is heavy cruisers. Come on. Shoot at these guys, please. There we go. Nice. We'll take those hits. This here should have some torpedoes on it. It does, so we're gonna squad max. These might be gold diggers or something. Alright, fire torpedoes at this thing. And fire torpedoes. Alright, we're to do this never mind. So we're to do it the hard way, but apparently not. Alright, we'll have to accept that as a win. Go home. Losing a destroyer. A little bit surprised we haven't lost more than that already, but we may have. I don't know for sure. Everybody that can needs to go home. Okay. A little bit of uneventful of a battle. It's hard to say exactly what happened there. I think we scored a nice number of hits, like gun hits, on their fleet, but it probably didn't amount to very much due to their armor. All right. So let's see what happened. Oh, nice. Okay. So we took light damage on most of our battleships. We lost a destroyer, but we sank two pre-dreadnoughts. We sank two heavy cruisers and two destroyers. So I'll take it. It's whittling down the numbers, and we heavily damaged a battleship and put some medium damage on another on a battle cruiser. So that'll be out of action for a little while. Whittling down their blockade power isn't a bad thing. Okay. This is the improved float plane scout. Not really worried about it. Um, okay. All right. France is in the war now. They're going to adjust our victory points probably. Yep. Just cut it down to 1/3 of what it was. So that means we have even more enemies to deal with here. Although we did knock down the numbers of the British fleet here in Northern Europe. But we have our work laid out in front of us. We have a lot we have to do. So let's go ahead and call it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed. So I will see you next time and sail safely out there.